Hey y'all, this is Tina. I am here to share with you my design team project for Kim at Angel Dream Crafts for the month of December. I hope everybody's doing well and happy Friday, and I hope everybody has a great weekend coming up. It's a busy time for everybody. A lot of people I know are very busy. I just want to share with you Kim's card here. She is Angel Dream Crafts Kim on Etsy. And this is her address to her shop. And then here's her email, her Instagram, and she's on YouTube, Angel Dream Crafts. And I do want to mention, I feel so bad for Kim. Her shop right now is kind of on hold because they're unable to mail right now because their postal service is on strike, and it's just the worst time, absolutely the worst time something like this could happen. And please do go visit her shop and show her some love, show her lots of love. Just keep an eye on her shop, and when she's able to get her packages out, I'm sure that she will put a message out there and let everyone know when it's okay to mail. And please go show her some love because she really is going to need it. Missing out when you're a small business in a time like this when it should be one of the busiest times for you, and she's having to miss out on her sales from her shop. Y'all just please remember her and pray that this is over soon and her shop can open back up and run as usual. Show her lots of love, please. We all love her. We all love her. Everything she sells. So keep an eye on her shop. Please show her some love. I have chosen to make this little doily book. It's been a while since I've made one. I did struggle with this one a little bit because of the angles and everything, but I think it's turned out pretty cute. Everything that you see is going to be from Kim's shop unless I point it out. I did use a few things just from my stash. I'm sorry, I cannot remember the name of who I got the digitals from. It was last Christmas when I purchased these little Victorian children. Y'all know that's one I love, the little Victorian children. So I have used these in my book here for my pictures. I have tied together the little doilies, as you see. These I got in my last design team kit, and I have chosen just to tie them together with this soft little, it's like sari ribbon here. On the front here, these are from Kim's shop. This beautiful trim. I have just clipped off the rows and the leaves, and I've pieced it together. This trim here was also from Kim's shop. I have just pieced it together to make it fit here, and I just embellished it. These little bling flowers are also Kim's. This here is a piece from Kim's trim that I clipped it and just wanted to use that little shimmer down across the bottom. This gorgeous little bling fabric that we all love, I have chosen for the background to give it that extra sparkle. And also, I have been kind of hoarding these. I got these, I think this was maybe 2 months ago or something in my design team kit. I have been saving these for a special project, and I thought that this is a perfect time to use it. I mean, what's not special other than Christmas, you know? So I love the way that looks. All the little bling just blends together. So that's my front page. And you open it up here. This little trim I have clipped off of, all of this was on one trim, and I have just clipped it all apart. I outlined the page here with this little trim that was at the top, and then I have clipped off the little flowers here and just accented with those. I've used this piece here as the center in the middle. This is Kim's beautiful bling. This up here, this little ribbon I had in my stash, it is vintage. This little piece here was also taken off of one of Kim's trims. And this beautiful background lace that I have used here is also Kim's. Beautiful. Also, underneath here, I'm trying to remember what I used here for this trim. I'm not positive. I think this is Kim's trim that I've used also underneath here. on this next page, excuse me, and I'm sorry, excuse me, another frog in my throat. I just finished this book last night. Y'all forgive me. I do not have anything put in my pockets yet. I have yet to be able to complete it. There's, I think, 2 pockets in here that I do need to put something in. This is the beautiful pink fabric that everybody loves. You know, all that bling. Look at all that sparkle. This little trim here, I just had in my stash because I wanted to match this pretty trim here that I've used for the pocket, which is Kim's. Also, down at the bottom here, this is Kim's beautiful little dangle that I've added at the bottom. Like I said, I need to fill the pocket. The next 2 pages, this background fabric here is also from Kim's shop. I should have pulled them and I could have shown you. I'm sorry. I was trying to clean up last night and I didn't even think to leave what I had actually used. I didn't think to leave that out. I apologize. This beautiful trim here was in my December DT package. It's gorgeous. Has that little shimmer. This is from an applique that I received. I believe it was November. Excuse me. I believe this one was October. Anyway, I have clipped it apart and just placed it around because I wanted to just highlight the little girls. Love this image of the little girls. So pretty. And you can see that same dangle from the other side on this page. Over here, I've used the same beautiful trim that has the little berries and the leaves. I just put that across the top. This is another one of Kim's trims here. And I've just accented the little flowers in the print with the little stones. And then I have accented these little dots with the blue to bring out some of the blues. And these were just in my stash. And the next page, I have used this gorgeous fabric again. See, I'm not hoarding it. I'm using it, Kim. It's so beautiful and so perfect for Christmas. And it makes me think of snow and the glistening on the snow. And so I had to incorporate lots of this. So I've used this as the background again. And this was in my design team kit. This gorgeous trim. I have, again, just clipped it apart. And I have just pieced it together to kind of top off the oval at the top. Added some little bling. This is just a vintage trim I had in my stash. I wanted to outline the edges here. And down at the bottom, I have pieced together, again, part of this trim. Just to bring out the color in the little images. Aren't these images so sweet? I'm sorry I can't remember whose digitals, but they're so cute. Over here, I think this may be the only page where I did use some of Kim's trims, but then I ended up and had to cover it because I wasn't happy because I had placed the image too far up. So I had to go back and add these flowers. But this was all in my stash. The fabric, this little trim, it was just in my stash. I did, however, use some of Kim's trim down here. I used 2 layers, and I hated to have to cover it up, but you can see this bottom edge is from Kim's trim, and I'll show it to you again because I did go ahead and reuse that in another spot. This gorgeous trim here is taken from what I call her peacock trim, and it is gorgeous with these dangles. So that is included on this page also. And here we have the other pocket, and I did use the little pink again to make the pocket. And this was just fabric in my stash. This was vintage trim from my stash. This precious bow trim that I absolutely love is from Kim's shop. And bows are so hot right now in clothing and everything. I know my granddaughter and my daughter, they're all about the bows in the hair, the bows on the clothes, and that is what's really hot right now. So y'all, be sure to keep an eye on her shop and get you some of this precious bow trim. It is so versatile. This is also Kim's beautiful bow, and I've added her little pretty pink trim in the middle there. Love all the little sparkle. The sparkle from the flower matches the sparkle in this vintage trim, and it all just goes with this beautiful sparkle. Of course, you can see the dangle from this side from the gorgeous peacock trim. And this last page here, I absolutely loved and wanted to incorporate these gorgeous snowflakes. I mean, there is not another project that I could think of that I would want to use this in, but other than with these beautiful little Victorian children playing in the snow. So this background fabric was just some I had in my stash. There again, I had this vintage trim that had the sparkle already in it to add that extra touch of sparkle. Here I've added her gorgeous leaf dangle trim that goes perfect with what's on the back, and I'll show you that in a minute. Take a look at these gorgeous snowflakes, y'all. I had to use all of them. I couldn't help myself, so I just wanted it to be, give that image of the snow. And it looks like a big snowball. I just thought it was so cute. And the back page, of course, Kim sent me this gorgeous shabby flower that she made. And how perfect is it to top off the back page, along with the leaf trim from her stash, from my design, not my stash, from her design team package that she sent me. It's so beautiful. She has used her own laces from her shop here. This gorgeous double polka dot. It's kind of a peachy pink color that we all love. This gorgeous trim that I absolutely love. And I'm not sure, but this is possibly one of her little doilies and possibly from another one of her little trims or appliques. But I absolutely love that. And under here you can see the doilies that I've used. I thought I had one of those still out, but I had one doily left. So I will put it to good use too. So this is my little doily book. I didn't put a closure because I didn't think it needed one. And I wasn't sure then, after I had already tied the ribbons in a really hard knot, I wasn't sure if I was happy with that either. But I think it's okay, and it's holding together so well. I just didn't want to mess with it. But I just love all the yummy dangles coming down, and I think it turned out really sweet. So like I said, y'all please go and visit Kim's shop. You can go ahead and shop and have things in your cart and keep an eye on it. When she gets her shop open, we will all definitely put a message out there and let you know. Please go and show her lots of love. And I hope everybody has a great weekend and a great week coming up. And everybody stay warm. Bye.